just amazing detail work that you just don't see. And it's just getting the engagement from people to respond or post for Hampton Roads. We have mermaids, and same thing like Cincinnati, just like specific areas that the waterfront. Mm-hmm. So with Hampton Roads, I will post a picture that if you're kind of familiar with the area, it's one of those, where's Waldo? It's like, can you tell me where I am? And like sometimes it's like you're going to get a $5 gift card for the first person that answers correctly.
So you're engaging people by putting places in the community on that are visible, connecting with them, asking them questions, where am I, and offering a prize. And you're also then showing some things from homes, and it sounds like maybe there's a little humor in there with some of the things.
Absolutely.
What is this?
Right.
And really trying to have a great mix. That's awesome. Thank you. Colin, how about you? How are you keeping it fresh?
Cool. Good morning, guys. And if I start to mumble, like throw something at me, that's kind of my thing when I get in the zone. So I help run an account for our group, buysocialpa.com, and then I run a personal account for myself. How many believe that their social media is private? How many actually believe that? It's not. So I operate in the sense of being uber personal. I let everybody into my life. And what that does is it expands my network daily, absolutely daily. So what I create every other day generally is some kind of blog. So I'm a big user on Snapchat, big user on Facebook, and what I do is I create a story for that day when I know something good is going to happen. And so what I do is I compound that story and I put it on Facebook, and then I put it on my personal page, my business page, and people just want to know what I'm doing that day. For whatever reason, people think we have interesting lives, and we want to share that with them. And that's how we stay at the top of their mindset, is what engaging content can you have, and can it be repetitive?
So give us an example of one of your stories.
So in my market, we actually, there's two that I'll give you real quick. One of our buyer's agents and I, we went out the other day and we wanted to show a house that we'd just gotten listed. So we did the Press of Bel Air, and then we went through and walked through the house and we did everything there. But on the other side, aside from being goofy, I had a home inspection the other day where there was a septic system. A lot of you probably aren't familiar with septic systems. So I showed step by step how that was pumped and how it was checked. So it's good content along with a little, kind of funny content. With those videos to work, you have to have something strong at the beginning and then something strong at the finish. So you have to have something funny to kind of catch them at the beginning, and then you need to summarize at the end. Try to stick to about a minute to a minute and a half, not much longer than that.
So educating the consumer about things that relate to real estate has been something that's been successful for you, letting them know about things in the process, and also using humor and just kind of showing them the daily life of a real estate agent?
Yeah, so my big thing that I brandish, I'm in a town of only 10,000 people, so I have an opportunity to be able to be recognized. Literally last week, I put out that video with Fresh Prince of Bel Air, and somebody stopped me at the beer store, the grocery store, and at the daycare. Okay, and they recognized me. This is not how I dress at all. I'm very uncomfortable with whatever I'm wearing. I wear a backwards hat everywhere, in everything that I do. So these people stop me and they say, I love your content. I love what you're doing. And so because I have that backwards hat, which is totally stupid, it's totally millennial, it keeps me at the top of their mindset, even at the beer store, even at the daycare.
Well, and the most important thing to do is to be recognizable in your community. So think about it. If we, for example, you would